Hello students, there is a good news for you. Now you can write the same matter at different speeds. Link of the same is given in the description box. Thank you.
Start. The petitioner joined the service in Canara Bank in the year 1975 as an officer training, and she was promoted to the post of manager in the year 1983. While she was functioning as manager of Canara Bank Madras during the year 1986, she was suspended on the charges that she has passed certain checks which were ultimately found to be forged ones. The substance of the criminal case initiated against the petitioner is as under : para. During the period of her service as second line manager in Madras, one person was also working as a clerk. In the said branch, a constituent by name Rani opened a savings bank account on 1/7/1978. The said Rani, after her marriage, had gone to USA and visited India in the year 1984. The savings bank account of Rani remained inoperative during that period. A sum was the credit balance in the said savings bank account till December 1985. On 19/1/1986, according to the respondent, the petitioner, without any requisition from the account holder, issued a checkbook to the said person. He filled up a check leaf for a sum of rupees 21,500 and forged the check and signatures of Shrimati Rani on it. According to the respondent, the said person made corresponding debit entries in the ledger sheet of savings bank account of the sum of rupees 21,500 under the withdrawal column and posted the balance amount in the relevant column, and he also made entries in the subsidiary sheets. The said person, according to the respondent, took the check along with the ledger and the subsidiary sheet pertaining to account to the petitioner, who passed the check for payment and affixed her signature, and she also affixed her initial by using the rubber stamp signature verified. She also authenticated the entries in the ledger and the subsidiary sheet by affixing her initials. There was one another transaction during the year 1984 wherein the said person prepared an additional inter-branch advice for rupees 50,000 purported to have been sent by Bombay Fort branch, showing as if a saving bank account in the name of Rani at Bombay Fort branch was closed and the entire balance amount was transferred to another branch to the account of Rani. He prepared a credit slip for rupees 50,000 for crediting the said amount into the savings bank account and filled up a check for rupees 50,000 and forged the signature of Rani Stop. He made corresponding entries in other books of accounts of the bank, and the check was passed for payment by the petitioner Stop. Here also she has affixed her initials for having verified the signature by putting the seal signatures verified. She had also authenticated the ledger and subsidiary sheet by affixing her initials Stop. According to the respondent, the said person received the sum of rupees 50,000 and he paid to the petitioner a sum of rupees 14,000 Stop. There was another fraudulent withdrawal of rupees 40,000 from the same account by the said person, and the modus operandi was the same, and the petitioner was paid a sum of rupees 14,000 Stop. The Central Bureau of Investigation conducted the investigation and first information report was lodged on 15/7/1985 Stop. A police case was also registered against the petitioner and said person, and the petitioner was placed under suspension Stop. A criminal case was registered against the petitioner and the said person, and it was numbered as 26 of 1987 before the Additional Special Judge Madras and the Criminal Court on 30/9/1991 delivered the judgment holding that the petitioner and the said person were guilty of the offences under sections 120, 467, 471 and 420 IPC and section 5 read with section 5D of the Prevention of Corruption Act 1947 Stop. The petitioner was awarded a sentence of 2 years imprisonment and a fine of rupees 500 Stop. The trial court also suspended the sentence for 2 months Stop. The petitioner preferred an appeal on the date of filing of this court Stop. This court suspended the sentence of imprisonment of the petitioner and she was released on bail Stop. This court, by a subsequent order, suspended the operation of the judgment on the file of the Additional Special Judge pending disposal of the criminal appeal Stop. The respondent, as soon as the petitioner was convicted for the offences above mentioned by the Additional Special Judge Madras, issued a show cause notice to the petitioner as to why she should not be dismissed from service as per Regulation 4 of the Canara Bank Officer Employees (Discipline and Appeal) Regulations 1965, hereinafter referred to as Discipline and Appeal Regulations, and interims of Regulation 11 of the Discipline and Appeal Regulations Stop.